conversation, and I swear my cat is possessed. That my cat has spent, oh, do you know what, a good solid like 30 minutes chasing a fly today, but I cannot see fucking hide nor hair of this fly. I don't know what it is chasing, but I can't see it. But anyway, what's up everybody? How we going? Welcome to the stream. What is up everybody? From Matt, Battlecry, Chaos, Ridrix, Zach, Emma. I think I've said Matt already, but I'll say Matt again. How are we all doing? There is a fly? Okay, there is a fly, but she's way off. I swear our cat is blind. Genuinely blind. Ah! We got some more Baldy Gay coming our way today. I'm excited. We're getting into Act 3. We're gonna see how our Golden Boy playthrough pays off. I'm also like, dude, I'm eyeing up. I want to do. I got 3 playthroughs I want to do of this game now, and I'm like, do I swap to different games and then back to Baldur's Gate later on, or do we just fucking sesh Baldur's Gate for like another 2 years while we do all 3 playthroughs? Because I've got to do a Dark Urge playthrough. I've got to do a Dark Urge playthrough because I haven't spoiled it for myself, but I stumbled on some little things that may happen, which blow my mind. Because apparently it's like so far removed from like a normal playthrough. So I kind of want to do, I want to do a Dark Urge, a Dirge. And then I really want to do my Evil Bitch playthrough as well, which I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do Golden Boy, because we're doing Golden Boy right now, Good Boy playthrough. Then I want to do Evil Bitch playthrough. And I want to make that an honor mode playthrough, I think. Because everybody comes in being like, yo, there's honor mode. And I'm like, no. Why would I play an honor mode? So I haven't been doing honor mode. But I should do honor mode. And then, I need to do, the Dirge playthrough as well. Just to get all 3. I should probably look at platinuming it at some point as well. But if I platinum it, then I got to do like a playthrough, or I take a level in absolutely everything, which sounds, do you know what I mean? I don't know if I can be fucked. I very rarely platinum the things. That always sounds like way too much like hard work. How are you all, by the way? How are you things? You platinumed it, haven't you, Finality? How is everybody doing? You guys may have missed out yesterday. We had a fantastic fucking D&D game yesterday over on the Discord. It was great fun. I had a great time, but I always have a great time because I'm the fucking DM. Well, I've been sat trying to think like what you've only played one game ever, and that was pre-DLC Lies of P. Yeah, I think I've only ever platinumed games that I have fucking adored, which means I have only ever platinumed 2 games in my entire time, which is God of War 2018 and Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. By the way, what is this bullshit about PlayStation coming out being like, yeah, no more discs ever? Ah, dude, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. D&D was a great fucking laugh. Gotta ask. The Rat Union, was that off the cuff? That was entirely off the cuff. Yeah. I didn't know really what to do when you. So, for anybody who didn't know, or wasn't there yesterday, wasn't present. Finality played a druid called Matthew. A druid who cast Speak to Animals. They were in the basement of a brewing company, and there was a whole bunch of rats they had to kill who'd grown into giant rats. And I thought, fuck it, what would rats do if there's shitloads of them? Well, they'd probably unionize. So they had to face off against the rats that had unionized. And then Matt proceeded to get absolutely fucking mauled. The dude, like, so for everybody who's new to the stream, who doesn't know, one thing I'm trying to get started right now is we're doing one-shots for the community. So every week I run a one-shot in D&D, in the Forgotten Realms, in Faerun, that kind of thing. So it's a really basic sort of premise. Anybody can join in if you want to learn D&D, if you're new to D&D, if you just want to blow off some dust and get involved, you can jump in and join in. Anyway, These things normally last about 2 to 3 hours, and the one that we did yesterday was level 1 characters. So a level 1 character generally has somewhere between 9 to, I think, the most you can probably get if you properly min-max, is probably about 13, 14 hit points, which in the world of D&D is about fuck all, right? It's nothing. It's nothing. Stubbing your toe takes about 3 hit points away, and a wizard has about 6 HP. So if they stub both toes at the same time, oh, they're fucked. They're gonna send it. And our guy Matthew here, the druid, stepped forward. He crossed that picket line and immediately got fucking mugged. 4 rats hit him for a total of double his entire HP, which is about 24. I did the math on the rats, by the way. At 1d4 plus 3, if 3 of them hit me and rolled 1s, I was down. All 4 hit me, and 2 of them rolled max. 2 of them die with a sub. Thank you very much, man. How horrifying. Dude.
Jesus Christ. How
having to... So one of the things that I'm trying to work on is... setting the scene properly. It's one of the things that I take pride in. I think I'm very good at it. I think I do very well in it. But one of the things that I try and do well with is setting the scenes, the sights, the sound, the smells, and playing out how things happen. So having to describe how Matthew stepped forward, raised his quarterstaff and struck a rat in front of him, only to then be swarmed by 4 more giant rats, bringing him down to the ground as he tried to bat and pull them off, only for them to break through his leather armor and for him to writhe and scream as they buried fang into flesh, and he was literally ripped asunder in front of everyone else the moment they'd stepped into this dungeon. Was fucking awesome. I had to, I did give him grace though, in that I didn't kill him off immediately. He should have died outright. He should have been GG, see you later, thanks for playing, all the best, mate. But he wasn't the only guy with healing though, because you had a cleric with you who had healing as well. But yeah, so he should have died outright. He took about 24 points of damage. He had 12 health, which is enough to straight up kill someone. Ricky, what's up on the stream? How you going? So yeah, he got fucked up, to say the least. Yeah, I'm doing very well, Ricky. I'm doing very, very well. How about your fine self? You good? They fought against giant centipedes who actually weren't that hard to beat. And then what else did we fuck up? We fucked something else up. Oh, a giant lava spider. Yeah, the cleric was like, I could heal him, but I only have 2 spell slots. But I think there's a lot of... It's really easy to forget that using healing kit or using Stay the Dead or whatever it's called doesn't actually give any health points back. I didn't realize that. I might change that in future. That at least gives 1 health point back just so you can get on your feet to be able to do something. You ready, boys? I'm gonna clip every can of Pepsi Max we open on this stream. I'm gonna make a big compilation and just send it to Pepsi Max, being like, sponsor my stream, dickheads. What else have I been up to? I haven't really been up to anything else besides Baldur's Gate right now. I jumped into 2 games recently that I remember reading were like dog shit, were awful. I jumped into them, one for the sake of just wanted a game to play, and it was an Xbox Game Pass, which I paid for, so I may as well play it. And the other game I jumped into was because loads of people were saying it was shit, and I wanted to make a YouTube video about it to see if it actually was shit. So I have been playing... Today for the first time, I booted up Star Wars Galactic Outlaw, or Star Wars Outlaw, whatever it's fucking called, the Star Wars Outlaw game. Having a great time, super pretty, runs real well. Story's kind of weird. Not like, I kind of get why people were a bit like, it's not great, but it's a fucking good game. What's up, Queenie? How you going? Like, it's a pretty solid Star Wars game. I've never played a game where I got to ride around on a speeder bike, and it feels good. I'm having fun with it. I'm not having a big issue with it. And then the other game, which I was playing, which was, South of Midnight. Bit of a spoiler for an upcoming YouTube video. South of Midnight. Like, it's such a good game. It's so pretty. It's like claymation, and it's all about like Black history, and I don't know whether it's like actual Black history, or if it's like rooted in, you know, like tales of old and stuff like that. But South of Midnight is fucking great. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It's super interesting. It's got a plot that I never heard. But then I realized that there is one main thread between both of these games, which people have absolutely shit on. And it's not that they're that bad games, or even that they're ugly. It's that they've both got women as main characters. Starting to see a pattern here. So I can understand why some people won't like the animation style of South of Midnight, because they do the same thing as Sony did with the Into the Spider-Verse, where the main character is at like a different frame rate. So the character is animated on, I think, 2s rather than 1s. So normally every character, like especially in modern day games, etc. like that, every character is just animated per frame per second, because they can just do that motion capture and stuff like that. In South of Midnight, I believe the character is animated on 2s, which basically means the character changes its pose every 2 frames rather than 1 frame, which makes for a very claymation style effect, right? I don't mind it. I love it. It's great. It's cool. I think it's sick, but I can understand why people who they might look at it and be like, ooh, what the fuck? Don't get it. Yeah, so Miles Morales is Into the Spider-Verse, moves on 2s instead of 1s. However, once he realizes that he is Spider-Man, he can be capable, he is part of the gang, he's then animated to move on 1s, and he syncs up with the rest of the Spider-Man, which is fucking cool. I don't think they do the same on Across the Spider-Verse, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I've only watched that one once, where I watched Into the Spider-Verse a whole fuckload of time. Into the Spider-Verse is my film that I watch when I'm feeling shitty about myself, when I have like a low confidence day, when I'm struggling with that. Yeah, I watch Into the Spider-Verse quite a lot. Honestly, I have a lot of weird issues when I sing up my ears. It makes me dizzy, and I actually get tired when reading it's a whole thing. I think that's why I never noticed. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's also just like, it's one of those little things that if you're not into that kind of, well, if you're not educated, I guess, on those kind of things, like, bear in mind I have a degree in animation. Animation is what I learned to do. It's what I did in university and everything like that, before I decided, you know what, fuck that. So yeah, people bitch about 60 versus 120 FPS. I think they're crazy. Thanks for the segue, because this is something that I want to talk about before we jumped into Baldur's Gate. Dude, I'm kind of sick of the gaming sphere. And I think, yeah, the whole 60 versus 120 FPS was like the tip of the iceberg that has only just gotten worse. By the way, Daya, sorry, very, very quickly, before I forget and move on too far, if anybody does want to play in a D&D game that's coming up this Thursday, you have to react to the announcement post on the Discord, and I'll give you a contact if you're selected to jump in. So if you want to play in the D&D game this Thursday, go to the announcement page on the Discord. There's a little react emote at the bottom there. Click it, because that will be the list of players that I pick from when I invite you to come play with me. You have to click that fucking button. If you don't, I don't know you want to play, and therefore, because tracking all that shit is, so you have to click. I will think of a better way of organizing people later on, rather than just reacting, because some people get confused by that apparently. So, we're probably just going to do something else, which I'll figure out later. But that, you need to click the button. If you don't click the button, I don't know, and therefore you'll just get forgotten about, and that's on you, because I have warned you now, and I have warned you on the Discord. If you don't click it, then you're not invited to play. You cannot moan at me, because I have told you. Anyway, Going back to what I was saying. I'm kind of fucking I'm kind of fucking fed up of being a gamer. I used to love being a gamer, right? I'm gonna make a point here. I love being a gamer. I always thought being a gamer was really, really cool, but I've noticed now that being a gamer is a fucking nightmare. Everyone is so miserable. Holy shit, being a gamer is hard. Everything is just so fucking miserable. Do you remember when you used to boot up a game and you'd be sat there with your mates being like, oh, did you do this? Oh, have you seen that? Oh, have you seen something else? Oh, how many fucking cool is it? And now it's just like, oh no, this is shit because it's got a woman in it. Oh no, this is shit because it doesn't run at like fucking 260 frames a second. Oh no, it's shit because I can't sweat. It's just fucking, oh mate, it does my nutting. I've stopped pretty much using Twitter now. I've gone just to Instagram because on Instagram all I get is pretty pictures of artwork and D&D characters and people's pets and the odd video game every now and again. It's great. I'm having the best time. It's fantastic. It's such a cleanse. But I swear to God, Twitter discourse makes me want to fucking kill myself. It's the worst. Yeah, exactly, exactly, Chaos, exactly. Like, so look, I'm gonna put my hands up. I've been that guy. I have been that guy, which is like, this is shit. I have been there, and I still sit there and I will still call a spade a spade. If I think a game is bad, I think a game is bad. But I'm like, hey, go and fucking enjoy it. I'm not feeling it. It's not for me, but go and have the best time. But I've just noticed though that a lot of discourse is, why are you enjoying that game? I think that game is shit, and if you enjoy the game that I think is shit, you're a bad person. Fucking what? I don't understand how the discourse has got like that. I don't understand why things are really weird. Not only is just like every studio in the country being shut down, or not in the country, but in the fucking world being shut down, because if you don't make all of the money, shit game. Yeah, exactly. The only thing that I will say is Nintendo is shit. And it's not that Nintendo are not for me. I'm telling you now, with my full chest, Nintendo is shit. And you just... I'm such a hypocrite. Oh. That's my one hill that I won't die on. At least I'm self-aware, right? But I was noticing it today. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was scrolling Twitter, or I was doing something, or something came up about Grums, who is a fucking narcissistic little pig. I was like, man. Oh, dude, Pepsi Max is like the best. Pepsi Max is like the best one. If you're like, nah, Coke's better, go away. Pepsi Max is the best one. Pepsi Max and White Monster. Ugh. Fuck anyone pre-ordering the new GTA. I'm also a hypocrite. Do you know what I don't understand? Right, just hear me out. Why the fuck are we pre-ordering digital games? Right. Maybe I'm the idiot in this scenario, but why are we pre-ordering digital games? Because you used to pre-order games because getting your fucking copy of the brand new Call of Duty was like an absolute coin flip. You go to like a midnight opening, they'd have 80 copies and there'd be like 120 people there, and if you didn't make it within the first 80, tough luck, dickhead. Or if you pre-ordered your game, you could be the 120th person in the queue, but you'd still get your copy of the 80 because you pre-ordered it, investors. Yeah, but no, what I mean is, I understand why companies are doing the pre-order, because then it's like pre-order numbers and everything like that. But I mean us, as consumers, as the cattle in the sheds awaiting the hook. Why are we pre-ordering games? What the fuck is the point? It's not like they're gonna run out of copies. Alright, AA3, post from Getting Game Night. I do my best to try and ignore. I want them to come out and support them. Yeah, that's the sad thing, isn't it? That's a fair point. That's a fair point, Emma. It's why I buy early access games, because I like doing support. Because Steam Early Access is just Kickstarter, but digital, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, different coat of paint. As a consumer, man, I don't pre-order shit. I wait for the motherfucker to be on sale at 60% off. Bro, I didn't realize how good I had it when I had a decent job. When I used to work for Crytek, when I worked for Cult, when I worked in the games industry, and I was making, like, bank, and I could just be like, mate, brand new 007 game, let's fuck go, boys. You know, 60 quid game, don't even break a sweat. Now I'm having to sit here, literally counting out the coppers, being like, can I afford a new game now? Fuck, man, that sucks. Because now gaming is like, I've been so jaded and so, like, out of the loop that actually gaming is an expensive fucking hobby. Like, D&D, like, buying a new D&D book, what, like 20 quid? And this gives me fucking so much replayable shit that I can do. Buying a new game, not the same anymore. You have to beg, borrow, and fucking sell a kidney to get a new game. I've been sat looking at the new 007 James Bond for months, well, since it came out, being like, man, I really want to play that. It looks great. It looks like so much fun. But I can't just buy it anymore. See, but that's the thing, is like, you put money aside because Resi 9 is like your game, right? It's the game that you're like really looking forward to. It's a franchise that you're part of. Like, I'm gonna put money aside to get the new Wolverine game, because I mean, look at me, of course I fucking am. Games getting crazy, but luckily for me, there's like 3 or 4 games that are interesting, like the new Halloween game and Xenoverse 3, and that's cool. Is like, yeah, you really have to, like, because so one of my things is, and you can ask anybody within the Discord or within the community or anything like that, I play fucking everything. Like, I play everything. That was my shtick. If a new game would come out, if there was a new game coming out, if there was a certain game that had a bit of buzz about it, no matter what company I worked in, I would get a PM being like, yo, have you played this new game yet? What do you think? That was my jam, because I fucking love video games. I love how they're designed and how they're made and everything like that. And I used to play fucking everything. And I feel like, is this what it's like to be like a smack addict and not get like your smack anymore? Because now I can't afford to buy my smack. Like, I bought Paralives. I didn't boot it up for like a month almost, and now about a year ago, when I was working and getting like decent money, I'd have been like, no, I'll keep it, I'll boot it up at some point. But now I'm like, do I refunded it because I wanted the money back to be able to afford something else. So now literally, like, every penny that I earn, every penny that I earn from the stream goes straight back into buying new games. So what I'm tempted to do is do the bit goal for D&D books that I can add to Roll20 so that I can use them when you guys join me to play games. And I might make my sub goal a new video game that we can then play on stream. So I might make the other sub goal like 007. And that means that eventually we'll get a 007 stream. The thing about all kinds of entertainment is that they can all, honestly, video games tell stories in ways movies, music, and books just can't. Like, the great thing about all kinds of entertainment is they can all deliver different experiences. Yeah, very much so. I think gaming allows you to get into the character a lot more. However, you need a certain level of skill to be able to properly play a game. Some people don't get analog sticks. Some people don't understand that one moves the character, one moves the camera. I can't understand that. My mind doesn't work that way. And that's fine. It happens. That's where they go to, like, movies, music, and books and stuff like that. However, like, I honestly think learning to play games and stuff unlocks like a certain bit in your brain with cognitive functioning and stuff. It has to be the DM that owns the book. Has to be the DM that owns the book. Wolverine game looks sick, but I personally don't play single player games, so I won't be getting it. But definitely been watching playthroughs on YouTube. Or I'm just throwing this out there. Just throwing this out there. You could mosey on down to this stream and watch me play it. Just a thought. Just an idea. Just spitballing, you know. Seems like adding a layer of buy our shit. Yeah, welcome to being a DM. Welcome to being a DM, my guy. Bear in mind, I have to buy 2 more books than any other player. But unfortunately, it's not... It's just always been like that. It's just always been like that. Like, you don't need to use a virtual tabletop. You don't need to use a virtual tabletop. But I wouldn't have been able to put the game on yesterday without it. Or at least I would have, but you would have had to use the power of your imagination to do it. So, you kind of have to use virtual tabletops, and then of course they're going to monetize it because people have made the books and they want to earn money from it, and that's the price of business and that kind of thing. But that is the downside of being a DM. That like for instance, as I just showed off, I bought this book. This book is an entire little campaign module of how many pages? 48 pages. 48 pages in this book. Cost me about 25 bucks, I think. And it is an entire little story that I can then have your characters go on the adventure of. It's actually really interesting. Bizarre attacks by corrupted wild animals have driven the people of Alder Glen away from their beloved forest and its unique trees, which connects them to their ancestors. The recent death of the Glen's lord has left his widow and his daughter in conflict over how to best protect the townsfolk. But as the wood encroaches, they're running out of time to decide. And it's great because this means that I don't have to come up with something myself. However, the people who've written this need to get paid. And then the people who put this into print and the people who put this onto the online thing need to get paid as well. But then when you buy the stuff on the platform, you get like the maps, so I don't have to make them. The tokens, so I don't have to make them. The NPCs, so I don't have to make them. The stat blocks, so I don't have to make them. So like everything for yesterday's D&D event that we did, the one shot we did, I had to find the map, apply all the lighting, create all the tokens, create all the monster sheets, put them into the game, plan everything. Then I had to organize everything like that. And that's why being a DM is fucking rough, because then I've also got to buy the books as well. This is why I'm always envious of players, because like, what do players do? I just turn up and I forget my character sheet. I tried playing co-op Resi 5 with my partner once, and about 30 minutes in, I paused, went, I love you, I need to go do... So me and my partner, we love playing when we play like co-op games together. Oh, thanks, Chaos. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I wasn't even thinking about modules, just bitching about having to buy rule books with classes twice. Once for inline or once for the actual book. Yeah, I know, mate. Having to buy... Because bear in mind, I have the books sat downstairs. And having to buy them a second time, yeah, it's a pain. However, the digital books are cheaper, so... So yeah, I adore my other half. And we play co-op games often. And there are certain games where she, out of fucking nowhere, I'm suddenly the bottom. We'll play Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which we'll never have touched in our lives, and this is apparently just okay. I guess I'm fucked. And then we'll put up like Bread and Fred or something like that, and I'm like, darling, I love you, but I'm about to find out how easy it is to fit you in the wardrobe. Yeah, the best one is, so we played It Takes Two, and I would like clear a jump, and then I'd be like, and I'd turn and I'd just watch as Emma would just be like, and then she'd be like, do you want to come and do it for me? And I'm like, no, you got this. You can do it. I'm like, fine. You got it, sweetie. You can do it. So Emma's actually an Evo level competitor. I don't know how she does it. We had to stop playing Jump Force. The anime fighting game, Jump Force. I think it's called Jump Force. Because it's all the Shonen Jump characters. We had to stop playing that game because I got so fucking salty. Ooh, I was mad. Ooh, I was pithed. Oh, it always wins, Chaos. It always wins. The amount, like, my partner doesn't trust me on video games anymore because the amount of times I'd just drop her to her death and then giggle like a little bitch. Every time. Every time. That's what you get for making me wait. Yeah. I kind of go on tangents though, whether I like playing multiplayer games, whether I like playing single player games. I don't know why I've been so anti playing multiplayer games at the moment, but I think mostly it's because I just don't have the time. All my friends are playing Hunt Showdown a lot recently, and they've also been playing Sand a lot recently, which are two games which I love, but I have not really been able to peel myself away from working, because I make 2 YouTube videos a week, or try to make 2 YouTube videos a week. I have been trying to stream, gym, work, so I can make money and stuff. I actually haven't had any time to play games, and then when I do come to playing games, I am so knackered, I don't want to talk to people, because people suck. But yeah. So we are in the void. You are, it's true.
I'm here. Help
but we
me.
wouldn't play Hunt
I'm
together.
under
So
attack.
I want to play the new hide and seek game. Lots of people want to play that Mecha Chroma where you paint yourself. I'd play some of that. Now that I've seen it a bit more, I'd play some of that. So, anyway. Maybe we'll organize some on the Discord at some point. We are in this void area where we were getting attacked by meth heads. Yeah, I'd suck at it. I'd be shit at it. And I'm not quite sure what's going on. They attacked us while we were sleeping.
Hurry.
Because they're little
I can't
bitches.
hold them back alone.
And yeah.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Now remember, we're trying to be the goodest boys we can. Oh, that's Karlak. Oh, well.
So that's progress.
I'm ready.
Do I have to jump my entire party over one at a time?
Blackets will be done. My word.
So that's not how the actual D&D works, because like that's silly.
Well.
First crit of the game.
You will be cleansed.
So maybe we'll do enough one-shots on the Discord that some of you guys will look at picking up the DM mantle at some point.
My name be known.
Oof, 12. Nailed it. I need to look at if I can change the success so it just says failure and I should get 20. Some Hobbit, thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate it. Thunder the stream. Supposed to be anonymous follows, and there's me just being like, anonymous. Don't even know how to spell it, mate.
It's not over.
Easiest fight in the
Come to
world.
skull.
How you doing, Hobbit? Are you well? No. We need to get a short rest.
Now.
I'm coming, bitch. Hold on.
Going a little longer now.
This is the good guy playthrough. I'm very well, thank
It's
you.
not over. Come to the sky.
Yeah, I'm fucking coming. The jump animation is so...
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that in your dreams. Help me.
Prove to me that you are who you say.
Saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Ursula Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you. I
Checks
told
out.
you about my room in the Elsong Tavern. That night when you helped me,
Catfished.
I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now,
He has kept me safe.
help me.
How do I help?
Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master.
But what does his brain move?
Now!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Maisel. Fight with me for your own survival.
Fuck it.
Together, we can
He's
turn the tide.
kept me alive so far. Is it a he? Oh, so our the Emperor, our version of the Emperor was a gnome, because I just randomly rolled it a bunch of times, and it was funny because gnomes freaked me out.
What's it gonna take?
Or it was a halfling, I can't remember. I'm kind of curious how the Emperor has intellect devourers. Because who's he turned into an intellect devourer? Oh my god, we get it. You're a monk. You get 4 attacks.
Attacker!
Oh, it only works in shadows and then dead. Okay, bonk 'em. we have one brain puppy. Did I really just call them that? at like the camp.
Protect me.
Abruppy. That sounds like something else. Wait, where's Bless? Oh, she doesn't have Bless, she only has Bane. Does she have any other buffing spells? Can I dominate this dickhead? Damn it, didn't work. I never bother with those spells. I really should bother with them more, but...
Victory awaits.
Jump! Like, I have a whole bunch of... Ooh, that's a big damage. I have never played a monk. I've been watching Mighty 9, both the tabletop game and the animated show with Emma. And I kind of want to play a monk now. But I also kind of want to play a druid. I just want to play D&D. Hey, look. Fire... I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball. What is it? Fuck it. I can't, there's a abbreviation for it. I want to show off something I got for my B-Day in the Discord, but I don't know what channel to put it in. What is it, like a... Put it in Heroes Gallery if it's a picture. Although I'm not sure how, like, interested people will be in, 18 inches of Silicon Fist, but... If you really want to share it, go for it. Listen. 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 We all know you self-feed pictures in your spare time. It's okay. We don't judge. Barely. Oh, do this one. Dude, Pure Fighter is dirty. One of my TikToks went incredibly viral recently. One of the first times. I think it's got something like 50,000 views now. All about how I don't like multi-classing. Yeah, likewise, Chaos. I'm curious, whereabouts did you come from? How did you find the stream? No, we had this conversation last time, Richard. She's... Never mind. Never mind. Good up, mate. No, that's...
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
I prefer the other version of you. You were in this prison all the time. Why did you deceive me?
It was necessary. Rare
Don't make me
are
ban
those
you,
that would openly consider a partnership with a
I have...
Slayer. Even those who are on a path of becoming one. I was someone once. Someone just like
Okay, those are cool. Oh, look.
an
It's Queen's
adventurer.
Dream Team.
I came from Baldur's Gate. Though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance, I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know
I ain't arguing.
as the Absolute. I was
God,
a
it looks so
thrall like any
squishy.
other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city.
I'm curious how
I
a
sustained
mind flayer
myself on
breaks
criminals.
free.
Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely
Hey, Quiz.
missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was.
Although it's
My
kind of
means
fucking
was
obvious, look at the
limited.
state of you.
I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the
Oh yeah, nice, eh?
where I
Thank
became
you.
a
I'm glad you
slave
enjoy
once
it.
again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name
That's awesome.
was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Okay, how did you end up in here? Lord Gortash, one of the chosen in the colony. Did you have to eat Did you have to eat your criminal brains? See and tell me what the battle was about. How did you end up in here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it,
So the fact is, like,
I felt
the
the
brain
change.
postulates as it moves.
my free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You.
So how did Shadowheart get... Okay. This Githyanki in the sphere,
Prince
who is it?
Orpheus, son of the first leader.
That is a big revelation.
Orpheus. Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago. A power
Oh,
she
I don't know
passed
how
on
about I
to
feel
you,
about this.
and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within
What's up,
this
Susan?
prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him. Skrar, you must return him to
Yeah.
his people.
That would be a terrible idea.
Was it you or Orpheus that Blackus wanted us to kill?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the
I don't know how I
skies.
feel about this.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war.
Yeah.
Blackith will be finished.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him. And in so doing, you would do
I don't think that's true, man.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
What is this outfit for
Carry a
meeting?
tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm no illithid. I never will
You
be.
are already more Lithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before.
See, that's the thing I don't like.
Embrace this change.
This, hey, you should change, buddy. You should change. You should change, buddy. I don't like what you're implying.
Like it or not, our chances of defeating the Elder Brain are substantially improved if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence.
Fuck off.
You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop the ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you. As I told you before.
Not a chance.
Why would I? You have done well, the limited form you have. But you would do far better as an Illithid.
God, I should have twatted him.
So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Not a chance. No,
I
no way.
understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain. But in case you change your mind...
Here's a little snack. Why would you
after
eat
it.
that?
Use it when you're ready to evolve.
No.
You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our
I
journey.
wish you could, like, crush them
You
so
heard the
accidentally
chosen.
eat them.
The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our
Full of
control.
protein. Full of shit. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't trust the Emperor.
The orb hums with cerebral magic. Permeable. Impenetrable.
Wait, you
Again,
can free
the
him.
Yankee prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
No. No, because he is marked as a bad guy. Let's just leave. I genuinely considered it.
One true way.
Whew. I was genuinely like, ooh, I could. Oh, my bed's covered in blood. How do you sleep after finding out something like that? All that information, you're like, right, night, lads, see you later. It's respec time for Scott.
So, there's been a mind flare inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes.
Bitch, we've more pressing
learn,
matters right now.
The less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is.
That's an impressive dye job overnight.
Did you want something?
Oh, you can't talk about her hair.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay, never mind. Leave. Nope, just don't want to talk about her hair. Zero interest. It's a bit of a shame her portrait doesn't update though. Try talking to her again. Also, her tent is still Shah.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
What inspired change? How did you manage it?
An unexpected benefit of my training. Any novice knows how to source the right herbs and mixtures to alter one's hair. Typically reserved for disguises and subterfuge rather than self-discovery.
True.
But I don't live by Shah's rules any longer.
Little bit of belladonna, little touch of nightshade, and there you've got some fantastic eyeshadow if you don't mind poisoning yourself. It's not for me, but who cares? Imagine saying that. Imagine. It helps you put the past behind you. I'm all for it.
Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldurs.
She could have done her eyebrows, though. Alright.
What's next?
Come on, shadow art. Who does the respecking? It's Withers, isn't it? And his big naturals. Where is he? We are romancing Karlach. She has been our chosen loved one. Withers, where are you, you crusty piece of shit? What class am I? I am a Dragonborn Paladin in this playthrough.
This way.
Oh, Withers! He's by Gale. Oh, get out. I mean, he's literally not. Or in the broken house. Oh, he might be in this barn. There's some candles set up, so someone's down there. There he is. Hey, Withers.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded.
Hey then, Creeper, what's up, man? I'm the
I
strange.
shall be here in thy camp.
Yeah, I normally
For
play
whenever thou
human
hast
male
need.
fighters, and I'm trying to break out of my usual shit right now by doing something a little bit different. So we've gone for a Dragonborn Paladin this time through. Just scrolling back, by the way. Playing Starfield. How are you finding Starfield? You enjoying it? Yes, I do love Karlach. I like all of them, to be honest. I really like all of them. Just going back up the way, Chaos, I'm glad you enjoy the YouTube videos. I have to admit right now, I'm having so much fun making D&D and YouTube videos. Probably more, I would say, than I am when it comes to making gaming videos. Like, I'm enjoying making game videos, but I'm having more fun making D&D videos. I got some more Daggerheart videos planned. I've got a D&D video literally in the works right now as we speak. It's on my other monitor, called How I Ruined My First D&D Campaign. So that's going to be a fun video. What else we got going on? As I say, we're doing a weekly one-shot, which will either be D&D and Daggerheart. I'm having a bit of a D&D resurgence right now while I write my my second ever Daggerheart homebrew, which is based on Castlevania, so I'm hoping to get that played off soon. How many bits to get you to reallocate this to Warlock? 9,000. The full amount. That's my goal. 9,000 gets me the full D&D 5.5e book set on Roll20. Change my class. Okay. Cleric. Wait, you don't get to change who her god is. It's always Shah. Oh, get fucked. I thought I'd get to change who the god is. Why can I not change her to Selyun? Changes automatically? Well. Cleric, cantrips. Gotta have guidance. Gotta have... resistance we don't really do. Light is pretty good. Just, I quite like Bursting Sinew, but it's not something that we're going to use too often. So give me... Toll the Dead. That's fine, bro. I'm obsessed with D&D and Daggerheart, mostly Daggerheart, only because even though I got into tabletop through D&D 5e, but it took me a long time to understand it, my first group wasn't exactly the best experience. When Daggerheart came around, I found out it really way easy to understand. I absolutely love the cards and the hope and fear dice. My favorite feature is the experiences. Favorite class is Guardian, and I love being the tank in almost everything. I only ever played Daggerheart once, and I played as a Seraph, but I've DM'd the shit out of it. So D&D, like Daggerheart, I fucking adore Daggerheart. I actually have the Daggerheart book just next to me. I've pre-ordered the special edition of the brand new expansion pack coming out in August. Currently writing my second ever homebrew for it, which is a far better homebrew, as I say, which is based on the Castlevania Netflix universe. So it's going to be like a Curse of Strahd, Monster Hunter game, and I'm very excited for it. It should be very, very fun. I just need to actually crack on and get writing at the moment. But I love both of them, and I want to try some of the stuff as well. Makes no sense. You can make her a barbarian right now if you wanted, but worshipping another goddess when she clearly does not follow Shah anymore via story blocked. Yeah, it's really, really weird. I'm curious to see if it does change automatically, Creeper. In fact, wait, hold on. Change shadow to Selyun. Yeah, it never actually changes in the stats. Yeah, okay, that is a bug. It will say the worship Shah and the character portrait will be the Shah one, but for the rest of the game, it remembers and honors your choices. There you go. So it does. Light domain. What else we got? Death, knowledge, life, war, trickery. I'm pretty certain Selyun is the light domain. Oh, Selyun doesn't have the light domain. It's life. It's life, knowledge, or Twilight. So I have to set her to the life domain then, since she's... Yeah. Fine by me. Oh, and she gets heavy armor. Yeah, she has to do trickery at the beginning. Yeah, it makes sense. 100% makes sense. Ooh, now we get the stats. People in heavy armor, so she doesn't need the dex for the +2. The wisdom's charisma, dexterity, constitution. I'm actually okay with those stats. History, religion, insight, medicine. Yeah, I'm okay with that as well. Oh, her portrait has changed. Slightly.
My faith will guide me.
Castlevania, it sounds awesome. I played a few of the games and really enjoyed the anime. So it's all based on the anime, yeah. That's the plan. But I do want to run a proper D&D campaign sometime soon, but it's just having the time, you know? Protection from good and evil, Shield of Faith, Guiding Bolt. Is that on? Yeah. Healing Word. Get rid of Inflict Wounds. Give me Bane instead. Cool. Prepare some spells. Which is that one? Spiritual Weapon? No, don't want that one. We want Prayer of Healing. Heal all allies that you can see. Protection good and evil can go. Give me... I'm kind of fucking with silence, you know? A full campaign, depending on what the goal is, but yeah, generally a full campaign lasts about a year or so. Warden ally, they gain resistance to all damage and a +1 bonus to their armor class and saving throws. Each time the ally takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. See you later, Hobbit. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Cantrip. Blade Ward. And I get a feat. I don't need to use heavy armor anymore because I have that now. What's heavy armor master do? Increase damage on all critical attacks. No, you're alright. Give me... What's spell sniper? Only cantrip, the number you need to roll. Nah, you're right. Shield master, skilled, sentinel, ritual caster. What spells can I ritually cast? Nothing that I'm that interested in. Martial adept, intimidator. Nah, you're right. Lucky, great weapon, master, elemental, adept, durable. We're going to go for Warcaster. You can get a reaction to cast Shock and Grasp at a target moving out of melee range, but namely it gives advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on the spell, which is using buff spells a lot I want to keep. Hell yeah, Chaos, just keep your eyes peeled on the Discord and you might be able to jump in. Mass Healing Word then? Oh wait, prepare spells, whoops. Speak with Dead, new, Mass Healing Word. They really want me to have spiritual weapon, didn't they? Spirit Guardians has been so strong, so we're going to keep Spirit Guardians for now. Stag Curse, Glyph of Warding, remove Curse. I like the idea of Daylight. That sounds kind of dope. Animate Dead? Yeah, that sounds kind of meaty. Give me Animate Dead. It's only Necromancy when it's used by the bad guys. Wait, what did I get? Life Domain spells. My favorite spell to use so far in this? Probably want to either speak to animals or speak to dead. I've really enjoyed using. Does smite class as a spell? Because that's always made me a little bit moist every time you get a big smite off. What she got? Divine Strike or Radiant? I don't know the feats. I kind of want to give her Tough. Dropping a smite has always, has been really satisfying. I really want to make a shapeshifter druid at some point, but I think I'd rather do that tabletop wise. Insect Plague. Let's take Fire Strike, just like we had earlier. Cleric level 10. Cantrips. Fucking light, I suppose. Is there any spell that I don't want? No, they're all good. Cool, except I think that's her done. That is her. Why is she fizzling with darkness, though? You see that? Is that her spear? I actually have no idea what I'm going to play as the Dark Urge. Like, I have no idea whatsoever. I don't why is she fizzing? Oh, it's gone. Okay, cool. Oh my God, boys! Thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh, she has got a shield. Okay. Yeah, women in heavy armor can't do it for me, I'm not gonna lie. Cool. Is that going to be a Loth playthrough? No, my Loth cleric playthrough is just going to be my evil bitch playthrough. So right now we're doing our goodest boy playthrough, which is Golden Dragonborn Paladin. He is an Oath of Devotion Paladin. He is like the goodest of boys. Once we finished him, I want to do the baddest of bitches, which is going to be a Lothsworn cleric, who is just an absolute fucking evil incarnate bitch, because she's gonna be a Lothsworn drow, right? And then my third playthrough is gonna be the Dirge playthrough, the Dark Urge playthrough. That is gonna be something probably completely different. Maybe I'll make a really sadistic gnome, or maybe I'll make a tiefling who's giving in to their true nature of being a demon. I don't know yet. I do like playing as tiefling.
How much farther can I go?
But we'll see. I'm curious as to what happens on both of them. I want to play evil because I think, from what I'm aware of, evil is even evil is different compared to Dark Urge. Do you know what I mean? lol, you wouldn't be able to stomach a gnome playthrough. I don't think I'm going to be able to stomach a fucking Dark Urge playthrough. I'm going to struggle playing as an evil playthrough because I hate playing evil. I detest playing evil. There is something about... Oh, I fucked it. There's something about playing evil that makes every fiber of my being fucking convulse with guilt. I just automatically feel really, really guilty no matter what. I don't know why. I just can't stop it from happening. Yeah, appreciate the follow there. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you're having a good Wednesday.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Okay. We are...
We should do what we can to find them.
We are
What
into
could help us.
uncharted territory here now.
Light on my feet.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
That's your problem. Child, that's called your problems. Get away from me. Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Right, is it weird that I don't trust this child because they have, what the fuck is it called? The heterochromia? Dark Age looks fun and cool, but I can't bring myself to be evil because I don't want to risk any of my favorite companions leaving me. I just don't like being evil. Whenever I play these games for the first time, I play it how I would answer. Like, I play myself. I self-insert. And I usually always pick the nice options because I don't like being evil. I hate being evil. It makes me feel bad. I know where your mum is, but here, take a few coins. You must be hungry, take some food. Let's go find a guard. They'll be able to help you. Sounds like your mum is probably dead. Or just leave. You must be hungry, take some food.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Hold on. I need stuff. Potions of speaking. Latest. These ones. Slot. Drink. Gotta have potions of animal speaking.
Something's on my mind.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
That man has summed up every person I've ever met who has kids.
Up on the hill.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it?
Just that
Will there be
fucking
feathered
look of
beds?
just being completely dead inside.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch, some sort of fancy new rank with City
A
Watchman.
little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
I love the armor designs in this game. I really wish they would release a toolkit so we can make our own persistent worlds like in Neverwinter Nights.
If I was a Sharon,
But I'd probably never leave my room.
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hell's...
Fuck with that.
That's curious.
shovel must be one of the most useful items to have. I'm kind of surprised that rope doesn't play more of a presence in this game, like as something you can use.
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted.
What's your first favorite class?
Again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
I'm glad the road to the city treated you kindly.
I'm not so sure. I'm not in the city yet, you see. I'd quite like
Should
to
always
get
carry
inside,
some rope on you.
But it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
Not until you tell me exactly what you are.
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend.
I assure you are. Yeah, tell me what you
All I
are.
wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
What is he? Huh? He's a fucking booger.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
With a lot of health. Jesus. In my actual campaign, I think rope is used every other session. One of my biggest bits of advice to anybody new to D&D is always carry rope.
Time to strike.
You never know when you might need rope.
On the move.
Consider class is Paladin, Oath for Vengeance, but that's because I play Paladin the most. Artificer the second, Druid and Barbarian tied the third. I have only... Human Male Fighter is what I've generally played. I had a really good time briefly as a... Arcane Trickster Rogue. And I had a really good time as... No, that's all I've actually played as. In actual D&D, because I've always been a DM. But I love... I have... How many characters have I got made up? My fighter, my rogue, my cleric, and my druid. Those are the four that I really want to play. I really want to play my OC fighter, which is like a character that I've had for years because I've never been a knights. I had my rogue, which I played for one campaign that unfortunately fizzled out. I really want to play a cleric of Selune that is inspired by Baldur's Gate. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think it'd be really, really cool to play a cleric of Selune and just play as like a healer supporter role. I want to see how that would work in D&D. And then I really want to play a shape-shifting druid, whose backstory I started writing today because I was watching a Ginny D video while I was in the treadmill in the gym about doing backstories, and I was like, okay, I have an idea for some backstory. It squelched at me. It hurt.
No choice but to keep going.
Nice.
Same.
I don't know. It still didn't explain to me what it was. And I feel a little bit bad. So Ginny D is probably one of my main sources of, oh! She sent me something. I have to show you. Not only do I have her book, but she sent me something. Hold on. So, spoilers for an upcoming video, but I reached out to Ginny D's team as I started my D&D channel, and I love XP to level 3, by the way. And I asked if she would be interested in sending me a set of her Boons and Banes, which is her deck of cards to add to D&D, which I plan to use in the campaign I'm going to be doing. And yeah, they sent me some, which was nice. So I'm going to do this. It's going to be for an upcoming video once I finally get to use them. But if you don't know what these are a really cool addition to D&D. So inside the deck of Boons and Banes are all these, and these are huge. I thought they'd be tiny, but all of these cards. So it's a giant deck of cards with like, they're really, really nice, and they've all got different artworks on them. And all of these artworks that are like tarot cards apply to this little book that you get with them as well. This is a random tangent, but fuck it. We do more than just the Baldur's Gate here. You get this little book as well. So what happens is, if like, say, is like a deck of many things. Kinda. So let's say you are in a dungeon and your team come across, or your party comes across an altar. This altar is made from rickety skulls tied together with twine. It looks to have been there for quite some time. Your cleric stops you and mentions that this altar has a sickening aura that seems to exude from its very being. But the rogue, regardless, goes over and touches it. At which point, I will then ask you to draw a card from the Bane pile. And you will draw a Bane card. Let's say you draw the antagonistic aura card, which is this one. There you go. See how it says antagonistic aura at the bottom? So then we grab our little guidebook here and we look up antagonistic aura. Which is a Bane, page 8. Antagonistic aura. Lately, no matter what you say or do, people just don't seem to like you very much. In fact, your very presence tends to upset them. When you interact socially with others, they are more likely to disagree with you, mistrust you, or interpret your statements as rude or antagonizing. You have a disadvantage on all charisma checks. If the result of your charisma check is 5 or lower, the targets become hostile towards you. Even your adversaries in combat, who are already hostile to your party, are more inclined to target you than your allies. While a hostile creature that can see you attempts to attack a creature other than you, it must succeed a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it's overwhelmed by its ire towards you and decides to attack you instead. However, until level 10, you have scaling down, so until level 10, low charisma checks do not make the target hostile. Reduce the DC for a wisdom saving throw in combat to 11. All other penalties still apply. And then what it adds is side quests. Because obviously you don't want to have this for a years-long fucking campaign, right? So instead, you get side quests. To banish the Bane, you must perform a ritual on land where someone was slain by one they considered a friend. Here, speak praise for each of your companions, offering each a gift. This draws the antagonistic aura from you in the form of a Vrock. Kill it to eliminate the aura permanently. Or 2. To transfer the Bane to another person, anoint any blade with the blood of the person who trusts you, whether through persuasive rhetoric or deceit. Cause your target to argue in anger with a friend or loved one while holding or carrying this blade. The bearer of the blade becomes the new subject of the antagonistic aura. And it gives you an entire set of side quests for every single card here, some of which enhance your character for the entire campaign, some of which debuff your character until you get rid of them, and it's fucking awesome. I love these. I think they're so good. I just haven't had a chance to use them yet. I think they're such a sick little addition, because there's quite a few of them, but they're such a sick little addition to a game. Because like if you get a boon such as the top card, which is Air Affinity, you get to, at your behest, strong gusts of clear your path, pushing away those who might threaten you. You can use an action to generate a vortex with a 10-foot radius centered on you. Any hostile creature caught in the vortex must receive a dexterity saving throw or be thrown away. And then you get side quests that basically you can, once you complete these side quests, you get the boon. So you get this card that says like, hey, you know, I'm starting to feel a little bit different and stuff. And then you can either, it is said that eons ago, the legendary North Wind was trapped in a crystal called the Gale Stone and hidden atop the Wind Whisper Cliffs. One who scales the treacherous cliffs and fights past the air elementals that guard them may free the captive wind, gaining the air affinity boon. The floating city of Cloudreach is held aloft by a mysterious arcane engine that has begun to fail. Its creators are long dead, but the research and an angry cloud giant lives in a walled-off laboratory below the city. Locating their logbooks may allow you to save the city and gain the air affinity boon. So as a DM, it also gives you side quests that the party can do, so they can actually gain these boons or get rid of these banes. And because it's kind of random which ones you draw, it can add nice little side quests that a DM doesn't have to think about too much. And it's a really nice addition to be able to be like, oh, okay, now I've got a cool little side quest the party can go on without having to dig around for some shitty dungeon that I have to adapt, when it gives me a framework that I can then build into my own thing as I see fit. And I just thought it was such a cool little addition that I want to do a YouTube video on it pretty soon. But first I have to get the fucking thing back in the box. But I just thought it was such a cool addition. And because I'd only just started my D&D channel, I was like, do you know what? If you don't ask, you don't get. I'm going to reach out and see what they say. And they gave me this and a discount on the book, which was very nice. Because I thought, fuck it, we'll see how it goes. But I still haven't got to use these properly. And I would like to one day to be able to sort of properly give them a test run. But they're really cool. They come in this little magnetic box. And they're really, really good. And you can get them on her website, and I highly recommend them because I think it's such a cool addition. As I say, I just haven't had a chance to fucking use the bastard things. So I can't do a video on them until I've used them. Otherwise, I'd feel like a bit of a
That will fit in my pack.
fuck, I don't know what the word would be. A bit of a fake if I did that. Like, I already hear loads of horror stories about D&D YouTubers who don't actually play D&D. So I would hate to be ever considered within that sort of group.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
What are you calling this?
I want to have a word.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Okay.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
I feel that could be like a really interesting plot line, but I don't know where that goes nowhere.
Stay back. The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Can't blame Mercs, I suppose. Everyone calm, explain the disagreement, and we shall find an accord. I have to take the paladin choice. That's my one rule.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake.
Gesture at Gario, invite him to reply. Raise an eyebrow at Ben. Is that all he has? House seems big enough to share. Should be quite simple. Mr. Gregorio's right. Your presence here is unlawful. It's his choice if you stay. Let's gesture to Gregorio and invite him to reply.
That's all very sad, but I still don't see how...
It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you.
Well, you seem to be a little on edge. Are you all right?
Wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
I think Scott has disappeared for half as much as you're not asking it. What about live and let live? I let you live and return. Okay, this got hostile real quick. I try. One thing. So, well, I've kind of backed myself into a corner here because now I can either remove the squatters for free, persuade to remove them for money, threaten that I would kill him, or just be like, well, I tried. Anyway, I got more important shit, so sort it out amongst yourselves. What's the righteous path? They should be able to share it, but then it depends on what he's trying to hide. How about you live and let live, and I let you live in return? That feels like such an aggressive stance to take. I can make these squatters disappear for half as much as you lot are, as this lot are asking. What would an oath of devotion paladin do? That's right, kids. He's paid the oath breaker. Yeah, I would have to pay the oath breaker. What, like $3,000 then, rather than $2,000? I've already broken my oath twice. And in fairness, one of those was because of a bug, and the other one I still dispute. I still argue the second one. The first one was just flagrant bullshit, but the second one was probably, definitely, most likely my fault. I'll give you that. Yeah, intimidation, yeah. Okay, I need some guidance on this roll, because I need to get... what? I need to get 18 or higher. 17 or higher now. That's not gonna cut it. Oh, close. Let's spunk an inspiration, because why not? Inspiration for the win.
Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me.
Hey, Suvi.
You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
Give you a slap.
The guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Or
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Intimidation. I fought and killed an avatar of Milko recently. I think I can handle you. Alright, I get it. How much do you want? Melee attack. Are you feeling better now, Suvi? Good, I'm glad. I could give you the gold, but I'll just take it back after I killed you. Find out, shall we? Melee attack. Fuck it. Sucked, bitch. Hit me with a level 1 bless. Boop. Oh, easy peasy.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the guild will hear about.
I'm gonna
Come on,
go
boys.
tell
We've
mummy.
got places to be.
Yeah, see you later, dickhead. Do they not see? I don't think she saw shit until she got smacked in the fucking teeth. I always find that, even in roleplay, one of the things that I always found really, really funny when I played Neverwinter Nights is how really shit people were at like taking a hint of like getting their head kicked in. My ankle's still busted, but I'm not gooey today. Good, awesome. We have got another D&D thing going on, Suvi, if you want to put your name down for it.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks.
Everyone has a plan until they're punched in the face. You're quite
You're
welcome.
the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Well, he clearly didn't need this house. So what's he doing here?
Threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
Why would that? Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, the doors are locked. The Annals of Baldurs Gate. Be nice if we had a knock spell, but nothing in here.
Peace. What peace? Haven't you heard? Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
I can believe it. A trap disarm toolkit, we'll take that. A backpack? Nope. Although, they keep mentioning children. I haven't seen any children. I don't know about you guys. Okay.
Don't give me trouble now.
We're never gonna break this. Yeah, I could probably just bash the door down. Karlak, can you stop dancing for a second and help me with this?
Open up.
Oh, you only have dexterity as one as well. Oh, but you have gloves with dexterity. All right, cool. Come on. We'll take it. I don't know why I haven't been using Karlak to pick rocks. I forgot she had the gloves of dexterity on. Well, I don't trust that. Drop. Oh, there's traps everywhere. There's one there. There's one there as well. Ooh, there's traps everywhere. Okay, we're gonna...
Never a dull moment.
Oh, shit. Okay, well this is... Oh, okay. Perception quite clearly isn't his strong suit. That is a lot of traps. Oh my god. Instructions for the nation. Heavy chest. Gifts for refugees only. Please distribute. Okay. Let's get
Hey, good looking.
Karlak over here, I guess.
Invisible me. Mine.
Oh, you're... Okay. Oh, we got one.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood. trap. Time to dance.
Ah, rigged fireworks. Okay.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
What is the stuff there
one's
do?
not yet grown. Oh, poor thing.
No, we still have Astarion. I usually tend to pick my party, and I very rarely seem to switch. I had a...
This'll be fun.
Oh, and that's trapped as well. Fantastic. I did have it so you could use channel points to change my party, but I ended up turning that off because I couldn't be asked. Natural one. Now we can take it. Lots of gold and a blackmail letter.
All right.
Arthur, package still waiting for you at Baldurs. You better not be late again, or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up, put it in teddy bears, make the donation. It couldn't be simpler already. Really? If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, with plenty of spare.
Our friend Arthur was up to something nasty. We ought to check some of his donations.
Okay. Let's just teleport out of here. Because I don't trust it. Wait, we can't get back to, we can't go back. We could, okay. We've lost access to all the other areas now. That is surprising. I didn't expect to lose access to all the areas.
Does this count as adventuring? Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright, let's have a look at that door upstairs then. And yeah, I think I might just pick the lock the old-fashioned way.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
Again, I still haven't seen any kids. I think these kids of yours are imaginary.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Problem solved. Arthur's private musings. An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Her ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers, brushing against his nails. The very ends of his moustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love, love. The stuff that dreams are made of. It made him sweat to think of it. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all. The priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer romping joy of it. Don't quit your day job, Arthur, mate. And doves don't have fingers. Well, now that I've thrown it from my mouth a little bit. Letter to Mamselle Amira. Madam Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Sharessa's Crest, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I feel they won't have forgotten my little mishap, so that was probably my last visit. I hope you'll understand, Arthur.
I was sure we were about to be evicted.
Okay.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Oh! Well, okay. Of interest. No. I wish the books that you read gave you like skill points or something, or like little boons, because I know in... What was I playing the other day? I tried playing... There was another RPG that I played called Call of Avalon or something like that, which is like based in Arthurian legend, which gave you like bonuses if you read specific books.
Baldurians!
Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Is this modern day England? What am I watching here? Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride. Refugees aren't strays, they are people and they need help. I'll have you know I was born and bred in Baldur's Gate. Baldurian, your accent's Rivitonian. That hardly counts. It is one's duty to protect those with nothing. Gotta go for Oath of Devotion.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Snatch his wig.
You and I have nothing more to...
Snatch his wig.
What's up for discussion?
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate.
Nestor. Is it him? Yeah. He just called you woke.
Donations?
Punch me in the face. It's been working so far. Donations for what?
The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I need to get into the barn right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations. Give me the guidance just in case. Thank fuck.
I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
My biggest bias when it comes to D&D though is that I really don't like the short races. I love playing with a dwarf. If someone's playing a dwarf, I'm always like, fuck yeah, dwarves. I hate playing as a dwarf. Wait, so do I have to search the crate? Search the crates?
Just another crate.
How am I supposed to know what crate it is? Is there a specific one that I gotta find? Found it!
Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe.
Christ.
You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Okay. Ow! The dwarf was very chill as he just watched me get blown the fuck up. Yes! All of us did!
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg.
Biblically accurate Furby.
I'll take that.
You missed a lot. It was just... Oh, you missed... you're going through some D&D stuff, so you didn't miss too much.
It's abominable.
Was it a work meeting that could have been an email? Because I've been to plenty of those. Pigus.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen.
Kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Oh, it should have been a meeting. That's alright then. Every time I think I like my job, I have to talk to people. You have to apologize. I have to apologize because I don't quite remember what it is you do. Yeah, but I'm the same. Every time I think I don't mind my job so much, I'm actually reminded that I hate it and would love to just make content for a living instead. Every time I'm coming around to the idea of my job not actually being that bad, I'm reminded that actually I fucking hate it. Oh, it's the...
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
Don't take it out on me.
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since
really?
the
Wow,
massacre
okay.
on the road, which is lucky for him.
That sounds stressful.
Bex died. Bex is dead.
Yeah, I thought we were going to say Bex, but we really didn't.
I'm alive, but for what?
Personally, don't like humans, elves, and dwarves because I consider them the quote-unquote basic races. For playing the more exotic races like Minotaur, Luxtons, Leonins. I want to be something less common and find them more interesting to get creative with in combat and out of combat. I mean, you're not wrong.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
I think I just saw finality. So, okay. I'm gonna throw out a spicy fucking take when it comes to character creation in D&D, right? This is a spicy fucking take. And this I don't know how much I believe in this anymore, but I think a lot of players use exotic races as a crutch to make interesting characters because they rely on the exotic race to be interesting, rather than making interesting characters that happen to be an exotic race, much like how people in real life kind of base their entire persona around like one thing.
Christine didn't clean the cookware, Mother Mona.
Ice cold take.
Garrett, you know the room.
I think it's a pretty spicy take. I think it's a hot take. I think it's. I have seen it so many times where people are like, oh, I am a winged ASMR, and it's like, cool, what's your character? Just a fighter. Oh, okay. That take is only spicy to the people it's about. Everyone else is just like, yep.
Oh, you're no sauce. I put my money on Christine.
I have nothing wrong with, like, exotic races. I love tieflings, for instance. But I feel like... I feel like so many people who play and only like playing exotic races don't make interesting stories. They just pick interesting races in hopes that makes them interesting without having to make an interesting story or an interesting character.
Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
Like you want someone to make the character first, then choose the race. So the race should be should either enhance the story or just be a matter of fact perspective, right? So like to take a backstory that I was discussing today, or that I was to take the backstory from Ginny D's character from the video that I was watching earlier today, right? They were a level 5 wizard rogue, which already kind of my entire thing with multi-classing, right? But I kind of came around to this because they were from a large family and their family wanted them to be like a weaver or a baker or something like that to help provide for the family. So they left the city they were in, and so they got an apprenticeship at a far-flung town where actually they were just stealing shit while doing an apprenticeship as a mage. So they stole stuff to make ends meet while actually being an apprentice wizard. And then they stole something which the Thieves Guild wanted, and that caused trouble, so they had to leave the town and run. And now they have to keep like a low profile while trying to send money back to their family while keeping away from the Thieves Guild. That is a really interesting story that I really love. It started with something wholesome and friendly and nice. It explains why they're a wizard, it explains why they're a rogue, it gave them a goal, and it gives them a catalyst as to why they're on an adventure. That right there is a perfect character backstory. Like, that is an absolutely immaculate character backstory, because right there, as a DM, I can be like, okay, cool, so I get to make an NPC of either the family, the Thieves Guild, or the wizard who was the mentor of the character. That gives me 3 aspects that I can incorporate into the story to anchor that character into the story. However, you notice I have at no point mentioned what that character's race was, because the character's race doesn't matter. That's a great story because they can have a personality or a race or something like that of quite a few different things to feed into this, and it doesn't necessarily matter. However, you could also spin it that they are a reformed, loth-sworn drow that's running away from their family house to try and break free of the clutches of drow, and that's when you start playing race into it, when you're wanting to have a more exotic race. But I think some people go, I'm a Kenku. Alright, cool. Tell me something else about your character. I'm a Kenku that only talks and whistles. Okay, so your character's story is you're a Kenku. That is the start and the end of your character's story. You haven't made any meat or veg. It's just the start and end of your character's story. You think your character is interesting because they are a Kenku, and that is the start and end point of how interesting your character is. That's the bit that I struggle with. I think some of the more boring or the more simplistic characters can actually be really fucking cool if you just write an interesting story. But if you play monsters just because you want to play monsters, that's cool too. Like, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying, like, that's my hot take in terms of races. What happened to all your chickens?
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Okay.
Back off! I found these apples first.
I love character creation, and I can make a bunch in no time, but I have a bad habit. I know I need to shake, and that's whenever I make character, I literally think of everything, their beginning, middle, and end, or whatever I think they could do. And I know I should stop around the beginning of the middle part, but I just love making a full character.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere.
Fucking Twisty Shape's race theory. Oh my god. Oh, they're having a little picnic.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Okay. Hey, Semper. Yeah, we have, man. We are just starting it. But we've been talking all sorts of D&D stuff today. So yeah, you should avoid making the end of your character, or even really the middle of your character, because you'll set yourself expectations that unfortunately are very hard to meet, and kind of make choices before you've even had to encounter them yet, and sometimes that can be kind of a bad thing. You should get up to the catalyst as to why your character had to leave or begin being an adventurer. and you should have an overarching goal that you want to achieve, but that's really as far as it kind of gets. Like, you should have your goal, why you want to achieve that goal, and that should be it. And that's if you're into roleplay, of course. Your goal might just be like, kill monsters, and that's fine if you just want to dungeon grind. That's fine. But I don't use combat XP, so that's going to piss a bunch of people off.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He
Fair
seems
enough.
to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day. We
Wow, what
underestimated
happened?
an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead.
No, make it attainable.
Not the undead.
Frey, Vald Iskdurovna. Frey, Vald Iskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
Hey, Zesty. So if it's got to be an obtainable goal, because if it's not, then I have nowhere to lead your story during the campaign. So going back to the character we just spoke about, right? This rogue wizard hybrid that pissed off the Thieves Guild. What I would do with that, personally, is I would have you guys adventure, maybe start at level 2, level 3. Once you manage to reach level 5 or something like that, the rogue wizard character would get a scrying orb, or they'll get a message from their mentor that, you know, the Thieves Guild have found him and they need to speak to her and for her to return immediately. Otherwise, something bad may happen. She then returns and she finds out that her mentor has been killed or kidnapped or just badly beaten, but they have stolen a priceless and incredibly powerful relic from the mentor. Now, what happens is you have to, one of your goals is going to be, or at least that character's goal, is tracking down the Thieves Guild to be able to get this priceless artifact back, which could be a weapon or a robe or a ring or even just like an artifact. And then I can weave that thread through further adventures that then eventually feed back round. If you notice, this is kind of a bit like the Baldur's Gate side quests for your different companions, by the way. Until you eventually come to the ending where you get this powerful artifact. You defeat the Thieves Guild, you get this powerful artifact. Maybe you rescue your mentor, and then that leads you to the powerful artifact, whichever way around you want to do it. Maybe, and then once you've got it, the mentor turns around and goes, I think you should hold on to this artifact as it's better in your hands than it is in mine. And then that completes that character's goal, an arc. So that completes their side character, anchors them into the world. It makes them feel believable. It makes them feel like they have achieved something. It makes their character feel like they have accomplished their main goal. And now the main plot of the campaign is something else that they would have done. So they would have joined the adventure because of the catalyst of the Thieves Guild being after them. You then set up a plot of the big MacGuffin. Let's say the Cult of the Dragon are trying to summon Tiamat, and you have found out, and now you're having to vanquish the 5 cults of the dragon before they can finish their summoning rituals and bring Tiamat back to destroy the world. And then while you're on this adventure, you're also doing your side quests, which are things that anchor your players into the world. Then by the end of it, when you've killed the dragon cult, you've also accomplished the main story beats of each character. That makes them feel like not only have they accomplished saving the world, but also managing to fulfill their own character goals. And then maybe their goals might evolve over time. Maybe they'll introduce new goals that they want to do as they progress through the story. Maybe you finish their first character blip really early and it spikes off into different directions. Maybe one of the goals is they've always wanted to run their own blacksmith, and maybe that's a multi-tiered goal that they have to do. First they have to find somewhere to buy, then they have to get supplies, then they have to run it. Do they build it on the side of the bastion that your players have? etc.? Do they become like a cohesive group that's actually a guild going forward and all that sort of thing? You set up these story threads for your players to go through as a DM that gives them a reason for their character to exist. If your character exists because, oh, they kill monsters, okay, cool. Dope. Your character exists because he wants to kill monsters. He'll never be satisfied. He'll just kill more and more monsters until eventually he dies. Or he fights God. That's the defined goal. That's okay, but there's nothing that I can do with that as a DM apart from continuously having you fight monsters. Do you see what I mean? So having a goal that your character can achieve within a tabletop roleplay game, sometimes it'll be as simple as survive, like in Mothership, but other times if you're playing like a big D&D or a Daggerheart campaign, you want a palpable goal that you can try and achieve while you're playing through it all. But anyway, massive fucking tangent. I think it's easy to start for your character and how that informs their choices. It also helps. It also helps from a DM perspective as well. Often, I won't write a script for an NPC. It'll be noticed. Yeah, 100%. You shouldn't write a script. That's really weird. So I think it's perfectly okay that my character wants to kill monsters, but my follow-up would be, why does he want to do that? That's what I mean. Like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. But if the very start and very end of the conversation is, my character wants to kill monsters, and that's the only catalyst, makes it very hard to do anything as a DM. What killed them?
Wretched undead.
Im orak nete krasin netra.
But that's also some of the work that goes into being a DM
I'll
as well.
say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No, that shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel, but this one is new to me.
I'm main character.
A friend met on the road, my lady. I told you of the stranger in the swamp. They killed not only that fen's hag, but also the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
2 fine trophies. Perhaps I can interest you in a third.
Go on. Perhaps. What do you have in
Baldur's
mind?
Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one.
Oh, shit.
Our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is
stole
wounded
all the children.
and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
How am I meant to get into the
The
palace
main
so
entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did.
Oh, Chaos, you can, mate, it's a skill that you only learn it by doing it. So there's nothing wrong with having bad habits. Dude, I have had some of the worst bad habits when it comes to D&D. Holy shit, my first character, which some people never let me live down, is, you know, the stoic, I don't want to be involved kind of dude. Which was a big, looking back on it now, I can't help but laugh. I still stand by the choices he made. But I do get poked fun at by friends who are playing in that one shot. Way back, many moons ago. But everyone is still learning stuff. Like, I only say this stuff because I've been watching a fuck ton, but I have made so many mistakes. My next video my video that comes out this week is going to be how I literally ruined my first ever homebrew campaign because of mistakes I made. I'll do whatever I
If
can.
you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
I will try my best.
Almost doing us. We need strategy.
We can do nothing for you here.
Maybe I should have a word with
And let the marshal all their strength
with
together.
dude, no, don't apologize for chatting too much. It's the entire part of streams, mate. Entire part of streams. By all means, trust me when I say there is absolutely no such thing as someone chatting too much in the stream, because it makes... Why is there blood? Yeah, trust me as a streamer, there is nothing wrong with having someone who constantly chats, because...
Freshen your drink, perhaps?
Don't burn yourself. I think it's been freshened enough times as
Can't afford to stay idle.
I can feel my face.
An arrow...
No one stopped me yet.
You were blushing with happiness to be here with me.
Moving ahead.
Oh, I see. Compliments in return for the picnic, is
It's just
it?
eavesdrops on the random
You'll
picnic
take that
goers.
drink after all.
Okay. I love some of the accents they give in characters. I think it's a terrible idea to think of what a character's beginning, middle, and end could be. I think that could help inform choices in the campaign. My advice, though, would be to ensure that you're not beholden to a script. Things are going to happen in your campaign. Be flexible. I both agree and disagree. I think overthinking the ending of your story's character, or where you want them to end up. Okay, just the shittiest dice roll in the world right there can cause, in my opinion, a bit of conflict in terms of, or can cause a bit of upset when your character doesn't end up going there. Like, if you fail or it goes off the tracks, you can be a bit like cut up because your character isn't where you want them to be. And I don't think people have the capabilities of letting go that well. Sorry, I'm trying to find...
These boots have
I
seen
knew there was blood. Why is there a mind flayer down here?
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn, unattended.
If I was transported into the world of D&D... let me solve this one, Mark, and I'll have a think. A newborn, unattended, how fortunate. This abomination is just a pollutes the very air. Tried to end it. I'm a paladin. Gotta do it.
What? No! I've had so little time.
Well, short-lived.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, and he's surprised. Sorry, pal.
I am death.
Can't even catch my breath.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh.
Why the fuck would I want to eat its brain?
Consume it.
No. You creep. So if I was transported into the world of D&D, let's use D&D because fuck it, why not? And I had to make my perfect character as myself, what would you choose? Race, class, multi-class, etc. So my favorite character that I have made is something of a self-insert, who is quite literally human male fighter, sword and board, shield bearer fighting style, I think it's called. I really like swords and shields. I think swords and shields are incredibly underrated, like genuinely incredibly underrated. If I was to pick my perfect character, I would like to go I would really like to go for... I think I would go half elf. Yeah, I'd probably go for my rogue. So half elf, rogue, arcane trickster. A little bit of magic, a little bit of rogue. I like elves. The idea of living that long, really, really cool. Being just graceful and lithe and everything like that. So yeah, I'd probably go, might be a bit of a simple answer, but I'd probably go elf, arcane trickster, rogue, and I'd just pure class into arcane trickster. My main is usually being a human, cleric, ranger, multi-class. Okay, wait, what, why cleric, ranger, multi-class? Oh, maybe something like that could work for an Echo Night Fighter. Like maybe your character's Echo has been beginning, middle, and end, and your character thinks to the memories. That could be sick. Like, all that stuff could be really fucking cool. True Soul Alan. Right, Alan. Your time has come. The absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you'll be so much more. You will be one of us. Well, he's fucking no.
Should mind my step.
Final one.
Seems simple enough.
It's notice demanding the miller's purpose is that, lest the creditors oust them and claim the mill for themselves. Right. Most useful thing in D&D. What else do I like? I'd like to be a wizard, but then I'd also, I really want to play a druid. I don't know why I did that. What the fuck is that? But I haven't been able to be enough of a player to really test out all the different classes that I really want to play. So I want to play more rather than just DM more, but gotta have the time for it. Do you have any horror stories of players romancing NPCs or monsters? I have... Ooh, there's a shop. I have got a few horror stories of all sorts of different things. From... Most of my horror stories span from playing a game called Neverwinter Nights, because some of that game's community are pure fucking sociopaths. And I've only got one horror story so far of things that happen within playing it in real life or on Roll20. First character was a cleric. I fell in love with the Witcher games. The ranger gives favored enemy, so kind of make him into a healing witch-like character. That's fucking cool. I like that. That's sick. That makes sense.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington.
I do 3.5 though, right?
I came
Okay.
here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
I like 3.5, but I only like 3.5 again because Neverwinter Nights. I usually play 5 or 5.5 or Daggerheart. How will you know my perfect weapon? Someone gives a generous discount. All right, show me what you have. Nothing. How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Swiftly and without hesitation. As long as I follow my oath, my actions are justified. Does this guy seem off to you? He seems really, like, fucking psychopathic.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
To kill and serve my oath is my duty. I'm proud to do it.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
What difference does that
This
make?
weapon must be fit for every kill, even the ones you never think will come. So, answer me honestly. Could you kill one you loved?
Perhaps if there was no other option.
There's a killer
No monk that
inside you, isn't there? It wouldn't take much to push you over the edge.
Oh, she's fucking terrifying.
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, Ridrix.
You could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Okay.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
It wasn't me, you fucker. I didn't attack you, been out here the entire time. What in the nine hells are you talking about?
Acting innocent, are you? After you near caved me bloody skull in? I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face.
Hallucinations are they seem to us. You must have been attacked by my twin, they're a real handful. Try it and you'll be smiling without teeth for the rest of your life. Get a blow to the head, are you sure you're remembering correctly? Hallucinations, irrational anger, these are symptoms of a serious head injury. Shit. Shouldn't have picked that one. We could almost. He's gonna done it. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Feels like my brain's
I know, that was very lucky.
I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off.
Well, I want to buy some weapons. I want to see what you got. Sell me some shit.
What do you want now?
I want to trade.
And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
Oh, okay. Come on. Made a hypersexual satyr walk lock and got re-drunk a particular night IRL, and what ensued was what everyone at the table still considers to be the cursed episode of the campaign. I feel like some key details are being missed out here. Oh, is it there? Ah. I feel like when I play Daggerheart, I'll need 3 backup characters because whenever my character hits 0 points, I'm always choosing Blaze of Glory because the adrenaline rush I live for. Blaze of Glory is good. A lot of my players have always chosen...
Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
Hey, Zach, what's up? A lot of my friends generally tend to play Risk It All.
Girlfriend. Hi. Want a blade? Or a bow? Or
Your
a
voice
dagger?
does
Or
not
maybe a
match.
spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
You haven't at work? How's work been? Dragonborn, a rather meaningless job you've landed. Fledgling, what path has brought you to such service as this? Have a little dignity, Fledgman. You'll give... Nah, let's go for this one.
There's nothing menial about serving Gildraw Angelion. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row?
Oh, wow.
And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
I'll aid your ventures, little one. Show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Is she a young Dragonborn? Man, her armor is fucking sick! Well, your druid has PTSD now. Your druid only has PTSD now, though, because he nearly died. I'm going to take a quick screen grab of that, because that armor's fucking cool. And we're going to throw that into file dump. What's this? Bone Spike Garb, very rare clothing, Slabjaw Determination, gain 15 temporary hit points whether you rage. Reduce all incoming damage by 2, and the rarest melee attack against takes 1 piercing damage. What armor are you wearing at the moment? Enraging Heart Garb or ranging the road to Genesis of Wrath. Constitution +2. 10 the condition has remaining. I actually think this would be better. Because I like... Wait, where's all my money gone? I think it's still in camp still. Fucking better still be in camp. The shield shrouds the wearer with Force Conjure at the start of its turn in combat. What's Force Conjure? Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage against the affected entity is reduced by 1 turn remaining. If the entity takes damage while it has at least 5 or more turns remaining, it deals... nah, you're alright. Yeah, I believe so. Breastplate 2, which is medium, chainmail. Ooh, elven chainmail. Interesting. Chainmail 2 is 18 armor class. Yeah, that's fine. We've got that. What's this? The Dancing Breeze, glaive, extra reach, +2.
What's cooking?
Yeah, it doesn't seem that good. I don't understand why that is a purple. Oh, I see where... Hold on, is it because of this? Whirlwind attack. And you bought enough for the class. Oh, what dipping sauce did you get? Stalker gloves, seldom caught unawares. Don't need that, that was a stalker. Armor 2. 19 armor class.
What am I to do?
You have 19. That would give you 1 more AC. Do I care that much? I think my money anyway.
Want more? Want...
I think my money's in my camp, I hope. Either that or I've been robbed. Was never a big fan of mustard. Give me barbecue. I'm a much bigger barbecue dude. Opulent chest. Is there anything else to pick lock? No. Astarion, where are you? I love the way the camp changes over time, by the way. Wait, why are you in my camp?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were
They do,
nice to me
in the subway near
before,
us, they do
and,
Chipotle
my mum hasn't
Southwest.
come back yet.
Mwah,
She might
beautiful
come
sauce.
later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
Yeah, fair. Of course you can stay in. I pick a spot and settle in.
Yes.
The only derogatory remark I guess I have against Baldur's Gate is I don't like the fact that the elves in this just look like humans but with pointy ears. Like Shadowheart just looks like... Wait, a letter from Arabella. The ink is still fresh and the letter is drawn in a careful hand. Hey you, so I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly looks like. For another, you let me stay at your camp. And for another, you found out what happened to my mom and pops. I'm on my own now and Bowman says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me and as far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate. So I'm heading there first. Anyway, thanks for everything. I won't forget, Arabella.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
Why are you so scared?
Why are you so nosy?
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
May I pet you?
Please don't.
Something is off about that cat. I don't know. Right, Astarion, where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer. I can't even
You
tell
get so
if any of you are
high-pitched.
acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
He has some of the best lines. I spoke to Ulma, the leader of the monster hunters. She wants us to save the children from
You
Khazad-dûr.
spoke to her without me. Gods damn it! Of all the hornet's nest of prods, you had to pick that one. Whatever you told them, it's pointless. Khazad-dûr does not have a drop of mercy in his fetid body. Their children are long dead.
You are the Astarion. If we can get their children, at least we can. If we can get their children, at least, yeah, go for it.
Look, I'm not opposed to revenge, but on my terms.
Sure.
For my reasons. Not because of some lost whelps. Of course, if we stumble across their little corpses, you're very welcome to report back to your new friends, but I will not be delivering that news.
I want you in my party for a
Obviously,
second.
I would.
Shadowheart.
Well, in that...
Yeah, I know you can level up, but really, we just need to use you right now. I'm going to turn your helmet off, though, because I feel like we're missing some stuff by having that helmet on. Lockpick.
Crack it open.
Easy peasy. Elixir of resistance, which I drank immediately, and a cold brim chill, cold brim hat. No, don't equip it, dickhead. Just wait. Did we not get? I could have sworn we were supposed to get a chest that had like a necklace or something in it. Did we not get that?
Don't mind if I do.
Is that it? Nope. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Hold on. Send that to main character.
Thou hast come.
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth.
I hate
It was left under
wishes.
the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
I've just been getting my protein from yogurt and granola, and meat. Lots and lots of meat. Lots of meat. All the meat. What's happening? Why are you doing this to me?
Intensifies. Talking jewelry. That's hilarious.
Endure.
You're such a twat, family. I have vanilla in it. I fucking love vanilla. Vanilla, granola, some berries, with a banana. Yeah, please ignore audio issues.
The laugh urge fades. A quiet power spreads from hand to head, then down to your feet.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness? Thou art the one! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
I can barely hold my laughter. What did you do to me? Return you where? You a ghost? What happened to you? I barely hold my laughter. What did you do to me?
The Sharons tormented me, and I laughed at the pain till now
couldst I stop? Is there affliction more terrible than eternal joy? This is my pleasure. This is my curse.
That thing's tainted. Better to leave it than bear a dead man's grudges.
Investigation. Hopefully the audio issues aren't too bad. I know they keep happening, but I don't think they affect the stream too much, right?
Etched on its face is an image of the dawning sun.
That's the thunder sigil, right?
You recognize the symbol. It belongs to those sworn to Lathander, god of dawn.
They're short and infrequent. Good. As long as they aren't disruptive. If it was like, if they blew your fucking eardrums, then I'd be like, okay, we need to fix it. But if they're...
And this madness may flow into you.
And it's only the in-game audio, isn't it? It's not my voice. Less disruptive than Twitch ads.
Beneath the rampant joy, you sense the monk's fear and sincerity. He doesn't
only
wish
in-game.
to harm
Cool.
you.
That's fine.
That doesn't mean he won't.
Okay. Stow the amulet.
Chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
Okay, cool. Well,
what to do?
Doom the Dark Ages, but before the new DLC comes out. I need to finish it as well. I started playing it again about halfway through it. I think it's best to stay in the camp.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Yeah, just stay here. Shut up,
feeling better.
Because I think we're gonna have Astarion come with
just
us
intended to rattle us.
when we play Evil.
We mustn't let her succeed. But need to stay alert all the same.
Join me.
Alright, some company wouldn't hurt on...
Leave camp.
There's no point arguing with the guys.
Now we have our money.
Back again. Yep, that's me.
Too many your boss for you. It's had a bit of a rough time.
All right. Yes. I just got to find a way to bother him. Without actually bothering him. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone, see? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Quite a little arse licker, aren't you? Jesus Christ.
Oh, yay!
Oh my god. Okay, let's buy this for Karlak. Karlak. I just gave it to you. Where's it gone? Did I not? Oh, there it is. That is some ugly looking armor. Advantage on insight checks. Yeah, give me that. Shapeshifter's Boon can go. Shadowblade Ring can go. Brutes of Brilliance can go. What made you want to play Dark Ages again?
Want more? Want less?
Work for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep.
Scraps for days.
What do you remember? I should do hairstyle, accent, anything.
Different, big, and they were angry.
Oh, it's Ilmata.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him. The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see.
I love the mixture of voices and accents they have in this game. Makes me very happy. Reminds me of Dragon Age when they made the elves Welsh, and I really like that. I really want to do another playthrough of Dragon Age. I really want to do a full playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, because you'll never guess what, chat. It's another fucking game I haven't finished. If you're new to the community, you will soon realize there are a lot of games that I have never finished. Shut up. What happened? Oh no, what happened?
I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Well, you started this conversation. Oh no, I started the conversation because I clicked you, my bad.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Man, it's weird that it's that old, right? I heard your priest died.
Thank
My
you,
condolences.
stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Why did he hesitate before passing?
He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Sounds like your God would be proud of Father Logan.
Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service?
Hey,
involve
member, what's up,
protecting
dude? How you
heretic
going, man?
absolutists?
Welcome to the
Or perhaps
stream.
I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Cheers, pal.
Father Lorcan.
Much better, mate. Much, much better.
I have all the evidence.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something.
Sorry. What the fuck?
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Oh, off he goes.
Fighty little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Don't apologize, I sound like a load of bollocks anyway. Yes.
I wouldn't go that far. But the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
You doubt her verdict, I'll investigate to see where the true blame falls. Paladins seem to like to insert themselves as like judge, jury, and executioner a lot of the time.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Okay. Any idea what you're looking
Valeria
for?
never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start.
Yeah, it's about 10
Anything
degrees
disproven the refugee
colder
murder
recently.
suicide
It's
angle,
much,
really.
much better. Much more palpable and like, well, much more not palpable, just comfortable. I can sleep now, which is nice. Which has been good because my hips have been really painful recently because of the arthritis. So being able to get a good night's sleep has been hugely helpful. Where can I find the investigator?
Caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
I'm assuming Sharesa's Caress is a brothel.
I really hope you find something.
I remember people getting... I was playing like one D&D campaign or something like that, at which point a brothel was mentioned. And people got like really prudish about it, and it's like, bro, the brothels are like not... They were pretty common in times like this. Do I have any advice for playing larger characters in D&D and Daggerheart, like 7 to 10 foot tall types? Since I like playing the tank role, I like being a big character. So, having played like a fairly large character in D&D in the past, especially like tank roles, one of my biggest... I mean, you can copy and paste this for any D&D character that you're wanting to properly roleplay. But one of the things that I always recommend is consider how a character moves. Okay? If you're 7 to 10 foot tall and you're quite a strong, broad character, just think about how much effort that character has to put into general movements of their body. You know, think about how the environment reacts. So again, if you're 7 to 10 foot tall and you're made of pure muscle, you're weighing like upwards of like 200 pounds, maybe more. If you sit on a stool or a chair at a human tavern, that chair or stool is going to creak. It's going to buckle. It might even break underneath you. If you're having to go through a door, you might have to like duck and use your hand to sort of push yourself through. Consider how heavy movements cause him to thud or things like that. The sounds of that they might make, or how much they might casually just lift like it's not much of an issue. The idea is to sort of paint the scene of how a character might move, or the characteristics that they embody is probably the better way of phrasing it. So it's always worth just consider that. Don't be like, oh, my character backflips and kicks off a tree or something like that. A lot of the time, if you are a larger character, your movements are way more simple, because the easiest way from point A to point B is through whatever the fuck is in your way. Whereas if you're like an elf who's like only like 90 pounds even when wet and is very lithe and athletic and all this sort of stuff, you might move in a more parkour manner and stuff like that. So it's worth considering, you know, certain scenarios of how you sort of move through the world. And also consider like what sort of appetite your character might have. That's always a big thing. Like keeping at like a 200 pounds means you're going to be eating a lot. Make him be quite voracious in his appetite. Embody the character and the sort of mannerisms they would have to help paint the picture. The DM is taking a lot of time to paint how the world works and everything like that. What players need to do a lot of time is consider how their players would work within that world to really help the pieces come together. You know, my friend is starting up an Elder Scrolls type Pathfinder campaign that I'm excited for. I'm playing a Reptilian Ranger type with a gill, hook, and bow. Sick. That sounds cool as fuck. I'm still running the one-shots. If you want to be part of the next one-shot, make sure to react to the post in the announcement page of the Discord if you haven't yet. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, there's some links coming in chat right now that you can check the fuck out and hang out with me over on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or somewhere else. I don't know. I'm investigating Logan's murder. What do you know?
I know it's not fair. This was the best job I ever had. Logan was kinder than most. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical.
And yes, if you're being like 10 foot tall, I will definitely making certain checks on like moving through certain areas. Where are the bodies?
We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has Logan in the infirmary, preparing him for a decent burial. You could pop your head in and pay your respects.
Oh, you just tossed him out back, did you? Very callous way of putting it. Yeah, Pathfinder looks fun. It looks very number crunchy, which is why I haven't really gotten into it yet. That I just haven't had the chance. But a lot of people speak very highly of it, so.
Don't mind if I do.
You said you tossed him out back, but I don't see him.
Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. Geshan Kirkoros built the Open Hand Temple, gave all in
Do you reckon those are
his
backers?
name.
What is this? It's like a fair. Okay. Cool. I mean, we'll do one bit at a time, but that looks cool. I love the scenery. Little boats coming past. Wait, can we go down there? We can go down there. Bro, okay. Dude, this game is so fucking big. There's so many places to just go and do things and poke with sticks. I'm still looking for where they toss this random corpse, but... The only other system that I really want to play is I really want to play some Cthulhu at some point.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
Bad case of scale chafe.
You interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Indeed, I'm investigating the death
What
and
do
I
you
have some
wanna know?
questions. How do you...
I reckon
what do you think?
Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick.
That's a bit fucked.
We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Yeah, exactly, Mark. I would love to be able to use this for actual player campaigns. I imagine they are working on something, but... There's a system called Dungeon Crawler that I've always wanted to play where it's basically D&D, but you're a pro athlete wrestler type, so you need to come up with the entire shtick to appeal to the fans while you're playing. That's cool, I like that. That sounds really cool. I really want to do a superhero type one, but I want to play it, not DM it. Because obviously there's one called Masks, and obviously I'm a big fan of superhero stuff, so... If I could play a superhero D&D game, that would be my fucking peak. Who killed you?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
What were you doing when you died?
Hiding Grilgor from fists.
I have not, no. Where did you hide
Into
him?
the tunnel with the rest. Fool.
Why did he kill
The
you?
corpse remains silent.
Okay.
It does not know.
Why were you hiding
Must
Grilgor?
protect innocence. Ilmater's will.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more
The thing
questions.
that does boggle my mind is why the fuck did nobody else do that? If you can speak to their dead, why did nobody else speak to the dead?
Please, leave.
Did you not just witness him saying that he wasn't killed by the person you think he was killed? Huh? That's cool. That sounds really cool. I played one game of Vampire the Masquerade. Had a great time playing it. Really enjoy Vampire the Masquerade. Not something that I would like to run, I don't think. At the moment, I really only enjoy running D&D and Daggerheart. Maybe some point in the future, but... What is that? Can I jump? Will I take damage? I'll take a lot of damage. Alright, cool. Let's not do that. I enjoy World of Darkness. I obviously enjoy Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It's a fantastic game, which maybe we should play on stream at some point. Guess what? I've never finished it. That should be my fucking motto at this point. That's the entire niche of my channel. Beating games that I've never actually finished yet.
What's hiding here?
I haven't played the second one though, because I heard it's shit. Logan's chest key, he had fucking nothing but 3 gold. Oh, that sounds sick, Queen. I'd do that. I want to do some LARP. One of the reasons, this is sad, right? Oh, maybe it's not. Well, maybe it's sad. Maybe it's not sad. One of the reasons, oops, why I go to the gym, or I've started going to the gym as much as I have, is because I want to do LARP, but I want to feel comfortable and confident when I LARP. So I've been going to the gym a lot more, so that I can like swing a sword and wear armor and stuff, and not be like the entire time. Since I like playing big character and tanks, I know some common archetypes are the Gentle Giant and the Dumb Brute. And not that I don't like them or don't think they can't be done great, but I was wondering, do you have any advice for different archetypes for the big guy? Yeah, so, one of my personal favorites, so, I mean, a big guy can come in many different flavors. I personally don't like the Dumb Brute, because I feel like that is such a quite a fucked up stereotype, really. Oh, you've got muscles, therefore you must be stupid. I think is really just a bad idea. So when I played my muscular character, like my larger muscular character, he was somebody who'd known manual labor like all his life. He had grown up as he was an orphan who got sold off to a blacksmith, so he worked as a blacksmith's apprentice. He one night had, in a fit of rage, had bludgeoned a noble to death with a hammer, and he got caught and arrested. He then got 2 options. He could either face the noose or work as a member of a penal militia. So he joined he obviously took the job of being a part of the penal militia. Because of that, he was given really shitty armor, really shitty weapons, and everything like that, and was basically made to clean the latrines, move the equipment, and just generally work as a labor hand for the war camps. War broke out, and he was obviously cannon fodder. He got hit and fell underneath one of his friends, who fell on top of him, and he fell unconscious, and nobody actually realized he wasn't dead. He then woke up, and everybody else was dead or had long since moved on, and it was just carrion picking through what was left of the battlefield. So this penal militiaman had found himself free, so he went forward and just began working odd jobs in town while he kept moving so that people didn't catch up with him, and that he just wanted to stay free and stay alive. He kept himself to himself. He was good with his hands. He was an artisan who liked to make things. And basically spent a lot of his time crafting or just tending for his own equipment. One of the things that I like to play into his character is he wasn't necessarily cold or stoic or a loner, but he wasn't particularly forthcoming with any details about himself. He generally turned up with his shield and kicked the shit out of anything that was nearby him while protecting his friends, but he never particularly opened up. However, when everybody else was asleep in the camp, he would quietly repair their gear, sharpen their swords, and tend to their equipment while everybody was resting instead. So it wasn't necessarily about being open and forthright with all the company, but actually he was a kind man who only really knew how to work with his hands rather than anything else. But he wasn't stupid. He had an education. He was a skilled blacksmith. He knew a fair thing about fighting in battles and wars, because he'd fought in quite a few of them and had learnt a thing or two over his time as a militiaman. But I think you can play the archetype of a strong person in quite a few different ways. Think about what made them strong in the first place. A dude doesn't just get to be 10 foot tall, 200 fucking pounds of pure muscle without doing something? Does your character work out? Do they haul stones? Do they take care of themselves? Were they a lumberjack? Did they do something that got them to that shape? If so, what are some of their hobbies? What are some of their core principles? I think, yeah, the strong characters don't have to be dumb. Obviously, if you have a low wisdom or a low intelligence score, it might affect your character in a certain ways in terms of their intelligence and wisdom. But and that's where I think the strong but dumb stereotype comes from, is that wisdom and intelligence tend to be a bit of a dump stat when it comes to strong characters. But I very rarely make any character to have a negative stat. I've only really recently started doing that, but usually I don't. So I try and play that my characters are, you know, intelligent. And sometimes that can be a signature of a strong character. Give them like other ways of expressing themselves. Yeah, I know a lot of smart, dumb people as well. I know a lot of smart, dumb people. But yeah, so different archetypes for the big guy can be somebody who is maybe very, very smart in like one school of something. Maybe they were a guardsman and they've always been a guardsman. So maybe they're perhaps like a little bit xenophobic. Maybe they are somebody who's used to walking around in plate armor 24/7 and is a bit of a strategic genius and things like that. Think about other ways they could do it. Like, think maybe they're just a veteran soldier that's a little bit older and they started venturing because their garrison was closed, or maybe they made a mistake and they got fired or something like that, and now they're looking for another way to make money, or maybe they were a lumberjack or a blacksmith, and since then the bank has foreclosed on their smith and they've got to go out to raise the money to save it or something like that. There's multiple ways that you could play through it.
That collar looks familiar. Something to do with Gale.
Part of me thinks I should go get Gale, but fuck that.
Yeah. You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
That is adorable as fuck. Because letters might guess you've been eating carrier pigeons. Choose your racing class first. Ooh, racing class for my ideal perfect partner. Ooh. Tiefling. Everyone likes Tiefling. Or a Goliath. Sorcerer or cleric. No, cleric or barbarian. Yeah. Yeah, cleric, tiefling, cleric, or barbarian. Alligator's letters. One might suggest you've been eating carrier pigeons.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favourite.
No, you're welcome. Hey, get advice from other places as well. I might not be right all the time, and it's definitely worth getting second or third opinions so that you can build a few things. Cleric nun. They don't have to be a nun. They could be a cleric of Lady Firehair, or you know, Sharess, who is all about beauty and stuff. You'd play a Dragonborn or lay a Dragonborn? If a pigeon is your second favorite, what's your first?
Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come
Yes.
by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
What? What? I'm not leaving until you're going to stop hunting these pigeons. Barbarian cleric multiclass. Could you imagine?
In service of not
If they're
having to
both
make
half
any
elves,
further
could they make a full
conversation
elf?
with you. I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit.
I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
I don't know what would be more terrifying. Oh my god, bats with wings would be fucking terrifying. I would hate it. That would be an absolute nightmare. Another earthquake. Lots of people seem to like playing Cobbled Artificers. The dad just thinks the mom cheated, that's the only difference. But yeah, there's... I'm trying to think of like other ways you could do like a big archetype. And it's just... To be honest, you don't have to have an archetype or a trope for a big character, period. I think Gentle Giant always works. And like, I love Grog Strongjaw, who is, you know, the big dumb idiot archetype. Like, Grog is one of my favorite characters. Okay. Okay. I have to fight a bunch of undead.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin. Date of birth unknown. Died 1491 DR.
I'm just going to take a short rest.
The wind back in my sails.
Travis, then Laura. I think Laura Bailey is amazing. I always thought Sam Riegel would be short though, and he really isn't. Although, I can't remember his name. The guy who plays Percy. What's his name?
Thy shell will rise.
What the fuck?
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania, and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Ponder what you know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? Well, we're fucked. I fucking hate Warforged.
Try as you might, you can't.
I hate Warforged. I don't know why. I just don't like
madness.
Warforged. And what happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Critical Role characters or players? Don't want to hear your curse.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Okay. Well, shit.
Holy fuck!
Little Frank Cyborg's winning with a raid. How is Bioshock Infinite? What's going on? Welcome, 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 everybody. Get on the fuck in here. How you going? How you doing, Frank? You well? Charlie, what's up? I would like to DM for Grog. Vex. Jester. Beauregard. Scanlan. Charlie sent you. Ah, well, welcome on in. How's Bioshock Infinite? You enjoying it? Bit sleepy, but wanted to stop by. I appreciate it. We just killing some undead right now.
Swift and lethal.
Do you know what? Numb everybody. Played it before, but years ago. Same. But not my microphone. Why? No? Is it still fucked? Check, check. All good? Yeah, we go. Oh, no. There we go. Nah. Yeah, it's the wire. Hold on. Better? Here we go. Nope. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, but I can hear. Yeah, I can hear it. How weird. There you go, it's gone. Fixed. Dude, all the XLR microphones are fucking weird. I think it's because my cable was like hanging off slightly. Ah, fuck knows. Appreciate you letting me know. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Fine. I don't know. Sometimes it's audio is jacked. I kind of wish
I won't give in.
I'd stuck with a USB microphone, but at the same time, my audio is mostly really good. So conjure us. Oh, that conjures right. Okay, no, I don't want conjure us. I'm gonna hit him with a bless. I'm gonna bless everyone real quick. Bless, 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 bless. You're blessed. Thank me later. Blaze of retaliation if they try to touch me. Yeah, Bioshock Infinite was really, really good. It's not as good as the other Bioshock, let's be completely honest, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Spirit Guardians, hit me with that. There we go. These guys should be all fucked up now. Grog, but also Cadius Boa and Yasha. Nice. Oh, Yasha's from... There's a couple from Campaign 4. I haven't seen Campaign 3. Warcaster, Opportunity Spell, Opportunity Attack, Opportunity Spell. Hell yeah, what'd you get from the Japanese place? I had Japanese yesterday. Oh, no, Monday. Love me some chicken katsu. Give me some chicken katsu every day of the week.
I am death.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Okay, we are destroying these kids. Steak hibachi with broccoli and onion soup. One thing that I did get to try when I was out in America, and I'd love to try it again, was I did go to a teppanyaki restaurant. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a chain teppanyaki place. Oh. These guys are getting all kinds of fucked up. Dude didn't even touch me. Dude didn't even touch me.
Eternally cursed then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
Okay.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Please don't tell me I broke my fucking oath again. No, I haven't. Thank Christ. For a moment there, I was a little bit worried that I would have broken my oath because, I didn't help him, but then he was trying to give me his curse, so... Why would I have helped him?
One day I'll catch a break.
He was cursed with Tasha's hideous laughter, so he couldn't stop laughing. What are we perceiving? Oh. Okay. We will be doing so. Because I haven't finished the game yet, I did an unmodded playthrough. We will be looking at a modded playthrough on my next playthrough.
Maybe pockets.
And I will allow you guys to pick what mods we use. I haven't watched any of the new season yet because I've been waiting for it to all come out. Plus, it's not on a streaming service that I have access to yet. Ooh. 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 I just need to figure out a way of getting it so you guys can make a mod pack for me, because I don't want to know what mods you're putting in my game. I think it's jumped the shark a little bit, but I am interested to see what they do with it. What the fuck? Who's that? Oh! Well, now, hello.
Incoming.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it'd be good for like reactions and stuff. I'll need to look into it. Although if one of my mods knows, let me know. They're doppelgangers. I hate doppelgangers. They really freak me out. Because they're like plasticine men. And it really creeps me out. I hate it.
My path be true.
Misty Step.
It's
Do you know what? Can we do Bless? Tier 2, we can. Hit them with this, that, and that. That's so good.
Well, so much for peace.
Magic weapon. No, hold on. Have I got my level 3? I do. Give me thunder. One down. Yeah, I saw somebody doing a playthrough of Resi 9 where people had modded their game without them knowing, and they were suddenly being chased by Tom at the Tank Engine instead of a spider, and they were absolutely pissed on themselves, and I was like, yeah, that seems like a lot of fun. I want that. Oh my god, my Zell, you are disgusting.
Another fight. Let's go. It was a shapeshifter.
Flowery key. His key spattered with blood is inscribed with the address of Brago's Flophouse in Worms Crossing. I love the idea of shifter in D&D, but the shifter and the changeling don't quite have everything I want, though I still think the shifter is cool. What is it you want? I've seen the same, some cute looking blonde girl who's cackling. Yes, absolutely. I think they like opened the locker with the bike in it and it was a toilet. Crawler mucus. Coat your active weapon with poison. Aspirant Dolores talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discards lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air after the act, because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock. Still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They're going to die and there is nothing they can do about it. It's in the Kingsman movie. Should the girlfriend first do and she would... Yeah, the King... don't bother watching The King's Men. It's shit. It's nowhere near as good as the first two.
These corpses. What for?
A clown's...
Body parts. Is this some kind of display?
Okay. No, not so. The effigy of Lysaria, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself as a huntress, but couldn't fathom her will. Below his exaggerated signature written in blood, or in the red. Oh. Yeah, the third Kingsman is just not good. Oathbreaker night boots. Yunk. Apparently there was a spear discarded in here. Oh.
What's that?
Bingo, the Stillmaker.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Perfect. Now we found the dagger that we were after, and got a few more places to explore. But, chat, this is where we're going to be ending the stream for today, because I'm pooped. We've just over 3.5 hours, pretty long, pretty tasty stream. We've got to find out why the fuck we just found a clown's corpse, what else is down here in the tunnels, what we're going to be doing with the dagger, and what the fuck is happening with Aura in the Red, who was the little girl, and all the other things that we got going on right now, including saving children from Cazador. We have a full dance card already, and we're only going to find out more as we play more, which is going to be happening this Sunday when we carry on with Baldur's Gate. Friday is going to be our Wheel of Horror, and the rest of the week is whatever the fuck we want to do. Thank you everybody for being here. I do hugely appreciate it. I've got a couple of things to wrap up with before we disappear. I went full on shapeshifting, kind of like always. I want full on shapeshifting, kind of like always having a free polymorph, but without the states of the creatures, because that would be broken. But like, you could get advantage in limitation, seduction, etc. But also outside of combat for roleplay, then you should look at a wizard, because wizards have polymorph and all that sort of stuff, and they have greater polymorph. And maybe speak with your DM about working up into being a shapeshifter in general. So yeah. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. It's Clefairy. Fuck. My favorite meme. Anyway, we're gonna be back on Friday with our Wheel of Horror, so make sure to be here for that. We've also got some D&D coming up next week on Thursday, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. We've got brand new YouTube videos and daily content coming out on the social media platforms, links for which are going to be in the Discord in the Twitch chat right fucking now. If you're watching over on YouTube, you can find the links in the description of the stream. Come and hang out on the Discord. It's where you can find most of the other stuff going on between streams, or follow me on Instagram, which is my main platform. TikTok's also pretty good. Go watch the YouTube videos. It massively helps me out. Go tell your friends about the stream. That massively helps me out. If you want to help support the stream monetarily, you can do so by subscribing over on Twitch, dropping some thick ass biddies, or donating. All of it helps, as this is my main source of income right now, as unfortunately I am currently unemployed, which kind of sucks. Anyway, thank you very much for being here, each and every one of you. Really means the world to me that you hung out with me this evening to play some Baldur's Gate when you could have hung out with fucking anybody. The fact you chose me is really sweet. Let's go send you guys on to somebody else to touch. Just, you know, not inappropriately, because we don't do that shit here. Let's